So today we are going to see option selling. So let's get started. So we are sellers, right? So that could be both PE sellers or CE sellers. Okay, if CE sellers, adding positions means they act as resistance, and if PE add their position means they act as support. Okay, if some strike we can take. Okay, if they are adding position in the PE side, then it will act as support. If they are adding in the CE side, then it acts as the resistance. Okay, so this is the basics. We'll now start. So this is Nifty today, price action. First candle a big red, and then it just makes a base and then again fall and then again went sideways. Okay, now we'll check the open. Open is 250, 200. Okay, so this is open ATM. Okay, so this side is the put, this side is the call. The shaded zone is ITM and the white zone is the OTM. You could see today expiry. So expiry, all the OTM becomes 0. Okay, so it's a positive decay. Okay, and then here it has the maximum negative decay. So somebody asked about the buyers. So buyers, this is the profitable zone for you because markets open is here and then close is here. So if you are a buyer, then you will only get profit from this zone. Okay, and then this could be the buyer's maximum loss, and that is the seller's profit also. So this is the maximum profit for the seller, so the maximum decay. Okay, as you could see. Okay, now let's go and check for next expiry quickly. So next expiry is going to be the monthly expiry, and you could see how that is the change in the position. Okay, now we'll go and check for Bank Nifty, Finnifty and Midcap Nifty. You can check by yourself. Open is 57,200. Okay, so this is 57,200. So this was the open ATM. You could see it's positive on the call side, and on the put side it is negative because of the monthly expiry. If you calculate PNL, one lot is 30 times, you might take any one. Okay, so I'll take this one, 900 strikes. So how much is the 108? So I'll take 100 as an example for positive decay. This is one lot, and then when you do the calculation, it is 3k profit. Okay, so this is the 3k profit plus tax plus brokerage for sellers, and for buyers it is the same loss, so that is minus 3k loss. Okay, so this is the difference between the sellers and buyers. So you can see the price action. Open is here and then close is here. So this is low, open equals to high is the zone. So it was a bit sideways, though we are having the expiry next week, so the decay is fast here. Okay, now we will go and check for the premiums. Okay, so this is for Nifty. We'll go for Bank Nifty. Okay, open was 57,200, so I'll take 57,200 in both the sides, and then you could clearly see from the start sellers were on edge, so sellers were making the profit up till one point. Okay, so here is the point where buyers went in the profit. As you could see, after 12 p.m. there was a good move, and then after that again sellers were in the profit. Okay, now we'll take the step count of 200, so we'll take 400, and 400 straight away. You see buyers were profit, but at the end sellers were winning the game with the lower margin. Okay, now we'll take 57k, that is the strong support, 57k, and then here you could clearly see how sellers were winning from the start itself. It was a very good decay. Okay, now I'll check for Nifty. So Nifty open was 200, 25,200. So I'll take 25,200 on both the sides, and then you could see how buyers were winning and sellers were in the loss. Now we'll take 300 and we'll check Here also buyers were winning. So we'll take 2500. And then you could see here sellers were winning, buyers were in the loss. Okay. Now we might go and check the close range OI data. So I'm going to take for Nifty. So this is today's expiry. So you could see OTM. It's 968 and 1126. So clearly resistance is more and call writing is already in the market, and then profit booking has happened here. So remember, in a market, call writing plus put buying, put writing plus call buying. So everything happens simultaneously, okay, so at the same time. So here we are just taking a broader look, okay, so you cannot stick to one thing and say, oh no, it is profit booking day, or like that, because everything happens together. We have to see where the maximum people lies. See, the FII has more money, so that's why we say that FII has the bigger money. So we are checking everything from seller's perspective, because most of the FII are not buyers, but they are huge sellers. Okay, so you should understand this concept. Next we'll go to next expiry, and then you could clearly see 5 and 3. So clearly resistance is more in the market, especially in Nifty. When you check Bank Nifty, it's 168 and 128. So here also resistance is more.